nobody tripping. It's the post game, baby. Let's sit back and enjoy the dub. I'm happy because I'm supposed to be 2-1. Let the quarterback controversy begin. Because all that means is that we winning. Alright? Just embrace it. It's gonna be dumb talk. It's gonna be Cooper Rush better than that.
No, absolutely not.
It's gonna be dumb talk. What's up, OC? What's up, OC? Come out and come in, man. Come out and come in so you can be clear. Come out and come right back in. Yeah, man. We got OC in the house. All right, man. We got the post game. We got the OC. Can't wait to hear what the big homie got to say. It was a good game, man. But clearly, we also showing that we a real good team. Right? With all them penalties, all them mistakes. Man. So, nah, we clearly showed we a good team. I mean that too. We showing that. So yeah, man. Y'all sit back, man. We got the OC coming back. And we gonna talk about this post game. Be right back. Yup, the post game recap. New York Giants versus Dallas Cowboys. Let's go! Come on. Can we get the fans back? I know y'all left after Tampa, but come on back. We got a season to play. We got a season to play. Don't quit on us. All right. Go. Yeah. Let's go. Get that timer right. It go like this. I'm gonna get that timer right. Let's go. All right, man. We finna start this up. Crank this thing on up.
Hello, BossCowboySports. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for the latest and greatest in Cowboy sports and news. Let me come out and come back in.
It's okay. I got it, man. So welcome to the W party. Welcome to the W party, man. So you know the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crank up them phone lines. That's gonna give us a chance to talk, man. Tell me how y'all feeling. We got the call lines open. Call on in. You know, call on in, man. We got the call lines queued up. We want to hear from y'all. Obviously, talk a little ball. So yeah, the first thing we doing is taking calls. But y'all already know how I go. If you don't call in, y'all know what I'm gonna do. I cut the show quick. You know what I'm saying? I will cut the whole show. Sure will. All right, but anyway, yeah, I got the call lines open. So 213-205-9022 for anybody that want to call in. So we got the OC. We waiting on him to come back. But in the meantime, I guess I would like to just kind of start with, to me, the obvious player of the game. To me, that's Tank. Tank is okay. I think we got the OC back. OC, if that ain't clear, we'll come through. We'll use your phone. But I think Tank is the player of the game. That is my player of the game. It's kind of glitchy. Can you come in through your phone? Let's try to come in through your phone. But my player of the game is Tank. You know, I think that's. Hold on. Boss Cowboy Sports. Boss Cowboy Sports.
What up, country boss?
What's up, man? What's up, man? How you feeling, man, after this dub?
Oh my God, man! I cannot believe it.
Yeah, I mean, why can't you believe it, bro? We got a lot of talent on this squad. Like, but what's on your mind? Like, what you thinking? You just kind of in a euphoria? What's going on?
I was checking my weather report, and I look like I seen some thunder and lightning happening today. I think some thunder and lightning did some damage today.
Yes, and I know what you talking about. Say no more. Thunder and lightning did they thing. Yes. So what's your thoughts on Zeke and Pollard, man? Come on, you can't tease with thunder and lightning and the guy give you a full analysis wink. Come on now, what you got?
It's amazing when you lean on the run game, how things open up everywhere else, huh?
Man,
what a concept!
Oh wow, I'm so shocked. We went to Zeke and Pollard and we won even a sloppy game. Amazing, wow.
Yeah, but I think it was I think it was your boy landlord said he would, or Keystone said he wouldn't mind a sloppy, messy, ugly game, and that looked like one of them. It looked like a typical NFC battle right there, bro.
Yeah, but you know the sad part, Wink, it was messy because of us. We should have blew them out.
Yeah.
We should have blew them out, man. I mean, I think it was Coach Marv or it was Amp. But one of them was just talking about the points that we left on the board with that drive that we botched. Remember, Pollard ran for like 50 yards or something crazy. Then we went to Zeke and we got in the red zone, and then we threw 2 passes by Cooper Rush and just killed that whole drive. You know,
he got poor game awareness, man. He get too cute when it ain't time to get cute. You know, sometimes you just gotta. They know your play, you know your play. You just gotta buckle down and just run the ball, man. And do like y'all been saying, do some counter trades. They could have done a bunch of different creative run things, you know.
Yeah, that kind of trap today, man, was their go-to, man. And then on 3rd and inches, I mean, Coach Marv was so mad at that.
You got Peters and Tyler Smith, both strong as an ox, man. I don't see why you just don't lean on them boys, man.
And then
let them instead of them trying to, just absorb what the defense coming at them on them pass plays, man. Let them boys take their aggression on them boys, man. They got Leonard, their main defensive run stopper, Leonard Williams, out of the game, man. They got to exploit that, man.
Right. And then it's crazy to me because, it's one of those things. I'm happy with the dub, but hopefully this W don't hide the deficiencies that we have. Let me see if the OC back. OC.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you back, but I think we'll push through it. We'll push through it.
All right.
We'll go to the animated version if we having trouble with you. But Wink, let me chop it up with the OC real quick. We go recap this game. But man, I sure appreciate you calling in, man, with talking about Thunder and Lightning, man, with Zeke and Pollard, man. I totally agree. So
yeah, I just want to compliment you on the great show you did with Candy. I got a sweet tooth for Candy, so she already know that. But that was a good show, and you was a good sport, man, for them to for them, and they was clowning you about your about that thing, that comparison you made with Noah Brown with
Yeah.
Chris Carter. And actually, I was kind of clowning you at the same time, but actually, you made a good point, man. Because Carter only ran he only ran a 4.6 for his whole career, and I mean that's pretty much what Cooper Cup runs. So we don't Noah Brown is like a slower guy. He ain't that slow, but yeah, he made the most of. He had that football IQ and made the most of his football IQ to get do what he had to do in the league.
Yeah, and Noah Brown is making me look more and more right too. Right?
Yeah,
he
tough,
making
man.
me look
Tough kid, man.
Yeah, and
it took him 10 years, but he finally there.
Hey, I'm cool with it. And shout out to Coach Marv, because Coach Marv predicted it. Coach Marv said that he said this in the offseason. Coach Marv said this specifically. He said he predicted Noah Brown is going to be the Anthony Brown of 2022. So far,
Yoga, fire! Yoga, flame!
But let me go and jump up in here with the OC, man, because I need to get his commentary on the game.
Okay,
Wink, I appreciate it.
DM you on Twitter. I got to talk to you about something else.
Okay, big dog. I'll be looking forward.
All right.
That was Wink for Twitter. All right, OC, what you got, big dog? What's on your mind? Talk to the people.
Man, listen, man, it was a sloppy win for the Cowboys, man. But hey, man, a dub is a dub. We got the win, and we get out of New York with this W. Overall, good job by the defensive front, and this defense has really, in my opinion, been stand-up, been a top five-ish type defense. I think that Wilson brings the appropriate amount of thuggery that we need to this front, and nasty and attitude. Great job by him. Great job by Lawrence today, man. They bump him out to outside. They were running stunts and have rush over parts, things like that. And, he showed he still has top end technique and skills, man, when he's facing especially inferior talent on the area of offense and stop. I think that, there's some things that we can learn from this game, Boss Cowboy. I really think so. I think that at the end of the day, we were able to win the game. I think that we still have to mature certain things that we do. We were at our best when we ran the ball and we gave it to Ezekiel Elliott at the critical down that we needed to give him the ball, and he delivered. I just jump off the rope and say this, man. I'm not in favor of splitting carries and being fair. I think that in certain situations and games like this, you need to use the hammer. I'm in favor of both being on the field, but I think that, at the top of second quarter, third quarter-ish, I believe, it was straight series where Pollard was in that game, and Ezekiel Elliott wasn't in the game getting carries. And I'm not in agreement with that. I think that Ezekiel Elliott to be all that he could be for this team, and you need to preserve Pollard in even different ways, man. Not just try to split carries down the middle of these guys. That's my opinion. So.
Yeah, and then I'm going to also be honest. I didn't like game 1 and game 2, how they was using Tank as a 3-tech. I didn't like it. I'm just being honest. And today proved that, and I'm going to be the first to say this, bro, and I'm going to say this boldly. Quinn sometimes be doing too much. Quinn sometimes be doing way too much. Neville Gallimore playing defensive end, having your linebackers down in a 1 and a 3. Right? Like, I know you believe in your guys and all that, but man, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just frankly doing too much. And honestly, Tank had 3 sacks today. He should have had 6.
Yeah, and Boss Cowboy, right about a lot of things you're saying right there. I think that Tank Lawrence is still proving that, he's showing what Micah Parsons has to learn in this game.
Oh,
that's the thing. He's showing what Parsons has to learn.
Wait,
yeah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just be straight with you, man. Look, he's showing that at the top of that rush, man, that you have to have elite hands and bend and rip and get off of me to finish for the quarterback. Like, he's one of the best at doing that, man. And Micah Parsons, where he got blocked sometimes at the top of his speed rush, is really because he missed with his hands, and that offensive lineman was able to lock him out and ride him around. But when he gets to the top of that, most of the time, Tank Lawrence, he don't miss with his hands, man. Traps your hands, and he's turning that corner, right? And so Michael Parsons played sick, man, did a great job, by the way, creating a lot of pressure, and he really created a lot of opportunities for Tank Lawrence. They're double teaming Michael Parsons on almost every single play, sometimes triple teaming him. You know what I'm saying? So what we have to do is, besides Tank Lawrence, hopefully he's okay with his foot, is that Sam Williams and somebody else has to be able to win one-on-one, because if he's drawing that much attention, you know, other guys should have game. Lawrence Armstrong came through with another workman like and got another sack. But I'm saying other guys got to win one-on-one, because the attention, as we start to see into this, is going to be on Michael Parsons.
Let me call you, because I think that's gonna bring you in a little bit clearer, okay?
Go ahead.
Actually have you. I'm gonna call you OC, because I want to talk about some of these other players. Because I want you real clear. So I'm gonna call the OC.
Right.
No, matter of fact, you fine right now. If we have any other technical difficulties, I'm gonna just call you. All right. But go ahead.
All right. Am I good right now? All right. Go ahead.
Because I could tell by your stream it's going in and out. So give me 1 second. Let me just call him. And let's go just kind of clear his voice up a little bit, because I want it to be a real clear stream. Y'all give me 1 second. Thank y'all for being patient. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Here we go. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, here we go.
Hello.
All right, OC.
Yes, sir.
All right, now you much better now. All right, cool. So, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. You're a little choppy, but I'm good.
All right, cool. So, obviously, I want to talk about a couple of people that stood out. Early, I felt like Donovan Wilson missed a couple of tackles. He had a play to where it looked like he threw the ball down. He got a flag. So almost it's a pattern forming on him to where you see the occasional bonehead plays. And I say he got one, but then you see a lot of steadiness. You also saw him really attacking the ball, but I also saw him miss a couple of tackles. How would you sum up Donovan Wilson today?
So I think, man, that Diggs is a guy that
Donovan
he
Wilson
had a chance to jump a route and take that back for a touchdown, and he just missed it by a hair. I think that they made some really tight throws on him too. I think that, I think overall, man, they're okay. I don't think I think they're okay, man. I think the Diggs overall are solid. And I think that, what New York did was what they were supposed to do, and really how I thought we were going to play the game. And I'll get more into this, but we didn't play the game the way that I thought we should have. I think that they worked the play action pass pretty well with Daniel Jones off of some successful runs. And when you do that, you're able to create some separations without breaking or in-breaking routes. That's what I think.
Yeah. And so I was talking about Donovan Wilson.
Yeah, Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson in particular, I think that, man, overall, man, I mean, he was solid, man. I think that, like I said, I like his attitude. I like the kind of player that he's trying to be for the Cowboys, man. I don't have an issue with him, man. What are your thoughts?
Nah, I mean, I feel like if it wasn't for Curse, he would be a solid starter. If but right now I still see us being better with Curse. I think he was trying to make a case for himself after last week's game, but today's games was too up and down for me. OC, just keeping it real, it was too up and down for me. And I need you to be a little bit more steady than what I saw. Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? So, but I would still give him a B+. But right now, there's no way that I would even consider starting him over Curse. Not right now.
Yeah, and I get it, man. I mean, you have more of a keen eye for that than me. I just think that overall, man, I do like his attitude. I like his toughness and his physicality around the line of scrimmage. Always have. In coverage and things like that, it's definitely things that can be desired, and he can improve his game, in certain ways, there. But, at the end of the day, man, hey, man, we did enough to win against this team. He's not playing bad. So right now, man, we got to rock with it.
So what's your thoughts also on then Cooper Rush?
Man, Cooper Rush is a backup quarterback, all right? So I'm going to say that for the record once again for the 15th time. He's a backup quarterback. He did his job. He made some plays and some throws when he needed to make some plays and throws. On the 2-minute warning play, the third down play, I don't like the short play action pass with the out route to the tight end. That didn't give us a chance to get the first down. That's not Cooper Rush's fault. I don't like the empty formations. I don't like the trips right with, a comeback route, or a stop route to the tight end, when we got 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15. Those things are not on Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is just running the offense, doing what he needs to do, man. Overall, Cooper Rush is good. Cooper Rush doesn't like pressure, and I think the Giants figured it out, and I think that in the coming weeks, we may have some issues with that. If they can overload pressure, Cooper Rush don't really like that pressure coming into space. But I think Cooper Rush overall, man, did a solid job, and he did what he had to do to lead this team and get us the victory, man. That's what I think.
We got us a super chat from Coach Marv. Let me read this real quick. Coach Marv said, "Good game, but we have to get better on the sideline with discipline and time management to be ready for big games." Yeah, just facts.
Yeah, I think that, overall, man, it's like when you play on the road, one of the things you got to do is you got to be organized and you got to be calm, right? You can't get in a frenzy or get caught off guard by situational stuff. And I think that at times the Cowboys do. And, that's a weakness and something that's kind of been something that we've been talking about, I think, since last year, actually. So, yeah, man, you got to do that, man. You got to do that. And, yeah, I see them, SKJ. Yeah, too many missed tackles. Yeah, 100%. But, I'm going to say something, though, about them SKJs is this, man. When you're dealing with a Saquon Barkley type dude, when he's healthy, man, he's one of the best in the league. And he's one of the kind of guys that actually make you miss tackles. Yeah. So I'm going to be honest. He's one of those dudes, man, that can make you miss tackles and make you look silly. And he got a couple good blocks and good seams. And when he got a real good one, he popped it, man. He took it to the house. Again, I think that the Giants played the type of game plan that I wish we would have played a little bit more of, man, trying to run the ball downhill, being committed to it, right? Not giving up on the run just because you got in 2nd and medium or 2nd and long. And then working off the play action pass because we got the better receivers to me. So,
yeah, man. What did you think also of Kellen Moore on that 3rd and inches throwing the ball?
I thought it was ridiculously stupid. I think that the fact that we ran the ball and got 9 yards, 2 plays in a row with Zeke Elliott, it's 3rd and 1. Why not hand the ball off to him? If he can get 9, he can get 1. It's just simple mathematics in that situation, and he's a finisher. I don't like that you put Pollard in the game and let him be a finisher, on the last drive of the game, and you don't put Ezekiel Elliott in there and let him be a finisher. I don't like that personally. If it works, it works. I don't know that you can say it worked. I think that he got a couple yards and he got the ball again, and we didn't get a first down. I don't know. I think that those are the appropriate scenarios where you put Ezekiel Elliott in the football game. You let him finish off the football game. You know, I heard what's his name, Joe Buck and Aikman commentating, and one of them said, well, you know, I don't see the physicality that, you know, I used to see, you know, from Ezekiel Elliott. He's just not as physical. We don't have that bell cow. I think that's nonsense. I think you take away his ability to be a bell cow when you don't feed him late in the fourth quarter and let him finish games, which is really ultimately what he's designed to do. Because what did he do on that play, man, versus Chowder? Chowder tried to put a hat on Ezekiel Elliott. He ran right through Chowder's neck. And stumbled and scored in the end zone. That's exactly what he did. And so we need more of that action, but you got to give him an opportunity to be the bell cow. You can't say he's not a bell cow if he's not being given the opportunity to be a bell cow. That's what I think.
It's almost like we listen to the media, but I'm going to just tell you straight up what I feel like I'm seeing. I feel like Zeke is this year's Cooper, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Where they trying to
justify.
They trying to justify moving on from him, you know. And this is why I do not like Kellen Moore. I can't stand Kellen Moore because I swear this dude is a Trojan horse. It's too much stuff that's done not in common sense. Like, it's common sense. Like, I was saying it on a live that we close it out with Zeke. A 4-minute drive is built for Zeke, where you got to be tough, where they know you running and it's getting ready to be physical. And yeah, it did work with Pollard. Nobody taking away from Pollard. He did get skinny in them holes. He did move the pile. Like, so I'm not knocking Pollard when I say this, but it's too much stuff that's obvious backwards when it's 3rd and inches and you know who go get you an inch. You go away from this dude. And it's like, man, we seeing that Amari Cooper bull crap all over again, coming from Trojan horse boy. And I mean,
well, here's the thing. If you don't like Kellen Moore, then you don't like the front office, because that's who's calling the shots through Kellen Moore on his offense, right?
Yeah.
So you got to keep that in mind. And then also, here's the thing. Pollard was in on that goal line, but when he got stopped for a 1 yard or no gain, what happened? They put Ezekiel Elliott in there, and they scored a touchdown. So, you know, they know what time it is, right? They understand what it really is. And I just don't like the split, even carry stuff. I don't even like that. I saw in the second quarter, man, it was 2 straight drives where Pollard was in there, man. He was in there getting all the carries. He actually got more carries than Ezekiel Elliott, if I'm counting correctly, in the second quarter of this football game. And then when you get in 3rd down, you go to empty. And see, that's the part about Kellen Moore and decision-making. Why are you going to empty?
Yeah.
Why are you going to empty and throwing go routes?
Bro, this is what I said. OC, tell me am I tripping? When stuff is working too good, it's like he go away from it. We put Peters in there. Instantly, they run right behind Peters, get 60 yards, and they never do it again. Never. And I heard people on pitch count.
No, man. You bro. You listen. You're just saying what everybody thinks that really watches the game and understands is that the bottom line is this. And by the way, I need to give you flowers on that, because you talked about Peters being a guard, bro, and they sure did it too. So I'm giving you your full bouquet, bro. You called that. Boss Cow. That's why you need to follow Boss Cowboy Sports, man. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, man. It's 100 some of y'all watching, man. We got less than 100 likes. Man, hit the like button, man. Please. This helps us get the content out to more Cowboys fans that like content like this. So here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. When they pop that big old run, right, and then they come back, you know, the next series, and they run, you know, that toss sweep with Tyler Smith pulling around a horn. Tyler Smith hit like 2 or 3 people on that play. when Ezekiel bust that thing up the sideline, they didn't even come back to running that play, man. So it's like you got a true line that can play power football. Why not take advantage of it? You don't get. And here's the thing that I think that Kellen or people, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not saying he don't understand, but it's like you don't get extra points. You don't get extra points because you threw the ball. You get extra points because you won. You don't have to be creative. And by the way, his plays were very predictable, by the way. He was using the same formation and running stop routes. That's all he was doing was running stop routes, tried to run a go route, which, that's not Cooper Rush's thing. It's touch passes. That's more of a Dak thing. He's trying to prove he can run the same offense with Cooper Rush that he can run with Dak Prescott in terms of the passing game, and he cannot. Because Cooper Rush, I'm sorry, no offense, he's doing a good job, but he's not a Dak Prescott. All right, and the only time when these guys got really open is when we ran in-breaking routes, Boss Cowboy, when we ran a corner, when we ran a skinny post, right, when we ran those type of routes, man, right, because the stop routes, those corners were sitting on those things, man. They was right there coming up at the beginning of the game, boom, they was just hitting the receivers, man. They sitting right there.
Yeah, man. Real quick, man, let's take a light break. Hey, y'all, there's too many people sitting up in here, bro, to not get them likes up. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same story, though, and I get it. It happens. I promise you, I get it. The OC in here, and he look better than me. Y'all lose y'all mind. Y'all don't know what to do when y'all see the OC. OC get to talking that good football. Y'all be watching from your cars. Some of y'all watching from your bedrooms. Some of y'all sitting them in the gym trying to lose a few pounds. And y'all just got to do one little old thing. Just pause that treadmill real quick as you watching Boss Cowboy Sports and just hit that like. And then if you want to go the extra mile, sub and share this to some friends, share this to some groups, do all that kind of stuff. So, but I already know, man, y'all got them likes up. Y'all always do every time we talk about it, so I trust y'all gonna do it again. All right, the like should be up right now. I want to talk about some things that was controversial. That's gonna probably be controversial. So obviously there was a lot of people upset at CeeDee Lamb when he dropped that sure touchdown. So I want to kind of get your thoughts on just CeeDee Lamb. I ain't gonna even try to lead you down a hole. I just want to get your thoughts on CeeDee Lamb. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, man. This is what I think, man. I think, and I made notes on my phone about this because I was watching the game and I actually made some notes. Some of which I sent to you. You already got those on your phone. But, dude, I think this. I think that CeeDee Lamb is a talented guy. And he's good moving laterally, but I don't think that he has the decorum and he has the mentality and the dog of a real number one, bona fide number one. I think he's too much of a prima donna. That's what I think. And I think that his smile, I'm seeing his molars, his teeth, I'm seeing everything. You get great dental work, all that stuff. And grinning and all that, like, okay, this was bad, but I'm not going to get in trouble for it. That was the feel I got. Like, yeah, I know I screwed up, but I'm not going to really get in trouble for this. Bruh. So it's too much. It's a little bit too much diva-ish, man. He's a talented guy, but at the end of the day, man, he doesn't have the dog and the decorum to be an everyday number one elite dude, in my opinion. I think he's a good wide receiver, though.
Bruh. Finish him. Finish him.
So, that's it, man.
I gotta fight you for that, dog. I gotta fight you for this mess you just said.
Fight me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get this out. Get your dukes up, boy. Let's go. All right, OC.
Okay.
You did wrong, bro. Nah, you ain't dead wrong. You ain't dead wrong. I just think you kind of judging them kind of like an offensive lineman, you know what I mean?
All right, well, all I can say, boss, I'm looking at this chat, and I see a bunch of people agreeing with me. If you're reading this chat,
man, I think it was a lot of people mad.
I'm not saying,
there was a lot of people mad.
I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying that CeeDee Lamb's not a great talent. I'm saying that the maturity and the mental toughness got to go to another level, boss, and I mean that. I mean that, bro. I mean that because I think he's a talented guy. But to give me the ball, but the Keyshawn Johnson, when Keyshawn Johnson got in the league and he's playing for the Jets, he wasn't the fastest dude, but he had the attitude, the decorum, the mentality the toughness, the ruggedness, mentally to be like, give it to me now.
No, I got
want it. I'm gonna take over the game, and I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna ever drop no open ball.
Let me tell you
that
what
kind
I
of
feel
stuff.
like I see.
Because I've seen him do it too many times, even though he's a super talented guy, and that's what gives me caution to him. I'm being honest.
No, I feel
I like him though. I still think he's great.
Let me tell you what I feel like I see in CeeDee Lamb. All right, this is what I feel like I see in CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb needed today. I think he needed the entire day. Okay, I think the drop was a concentration drop, and it was immature. And this is how you know it was immature. All right, go back and look at it. Not you, everybody else. When you go back and look at it, he turned his head before the ball hit his hands. So it's like he was already thinking about the touchdown before he secured the catch. So yeah, that's number one. But number two, what I saw that's more important is the fact that he made up for it. In the lights and clutch with a one-handed catch, getting 2 toes down in the clutch. And he didn't drop nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And I think he needed this for his confidence. I'm being all the way honest. This whole day, I won't be surprised if he start really rolling after today, because a day like this, even though they go try to put in the headlines, the drop, it was after the drop I saw him really start rising. And that's what you want to see. And I'm a cornerback, and what do they always say about corners? We got to have what? Short-term memories. We can't be too high, we can't be too low. So if somebody catch a touchdown on us, we got to be able to forget that. I saw that in CeeDee Lamb. You know what I'm saying? And it gives me encouragement. And I do see the immaturity, but I think he can. I think, and this is how I interpret that smile. Embarrassment. You feel me? Just immature, embarrassed. It's almost like what we do, you know, when we know we messed up. Some people show dog and they spike the ball and they get mad. Some people have embarrassing smiles. But I think he greatly cares, and I think he still has the potential to be a number one. I really do.
Well, I'm going to say this. That wasn't his only drop. He also dropped a stop route.
Yeah,
like
in
a
a row.
5-yard stop route when they was bearing down on him about to tag him. He could have caught that ball, boss.
The next
was
play.
After the drop over the middle.
Yeah, that was the next
that
play.
Ball as well.
Yeah, that was the next play.
This is what I'm going to say as well. Listen, CeeDee Lamb practices and has certain muscle memory moves down, Boss Cowboy. And that one-handed catch, that was a practice catch for him, bro. He's so used to that release and that fade route, man. That wasn't just him being clutch. That just was skill from practice, man. So, which I still give him credit for, by the way. But I don't think that was just, amazing for him. Nah, he got great hands, man. He practiced that release all the freaking time.
Wait, OC, bro. OC.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I think, man. I'm giving it to you real, man. And I wish my stream was active right, because you'll see that hoodie, OC. I'm just keeping it a buck with you, man. I'm telling you, man, he got skills, and he's used to making that one-handed catch, man. He didn't maul so many people. You can look back at training camp, man. He didn't maul so many people, man. Like, he's very good on those corner end zone routes and clutch and catching the ball. So I'm not impressed by you doing that. I'm more so impressed by you going over the middle, knowing you can get tagged and concentrating when we need you to concentrate. My standard is not going to be lower because he came back and he made some plays at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? I like man, I'm not giving you no hall pass, man, because this is your third year, and this is the time where you're supposed to rise and show you a perennial Pro Bowl, and you the real number one of the Cowboys, you the next 88, and that you taking everything to the house, and that I'm here to wreck shop. You supposed to have that mentality, man, and I'm just being honest, and I don't fully see it.
Bruh. Man, I can't do it with you, man. I can't do it with you today, bro. Listen. So you mean to tell me catching the ball one hand in the corner of an end zone while simultaneously getting 2 feet down, toes within inches is routine?
Yeah, for a dude like him, because that's his skill level, bro. He's a skilled dude, man, and that's why I don't accept him dropping the ball in the middle of the freaking field and also dropping the ball on the comeback when he was about to get hit by a linebacker, man. I don't agree with that, man. I'm just simply saying he's a super skilled dude, super finesse. That little slide release he does, that little stutter he does, he release and get off so smooth on you, man, that's what he practiced in the sand. You even put up videos, if you watch Boss Cowboy Sports, you see the videos of you putting up that very release move that he practices in the sand all the freaking time. And so he's used to being in that tight spot. I'm saying that's a skill thing, which I agree with, right? And that's skills. It was a heck of a play. But listen, it was a heck of a play, but I'm saying, man, that's his skill level, and he practices making those plays all the time. It was a great play, though, and I'm not tripping. It was a great play, but I'm saying I need to see more out of him before I'm convinced he's a bona fide, the man, number one for Dallas Cowboys in terms of being the number one receiver. I'm just being honest.
And then, you know what, OC, I ain't even mad at you for having high standards. For real. Like, those are good high standards, and I'm never going to be mad at the standards and your standards, because see, you are talking about the standard of an 88. We're not just talking about a receiver, right? You talking about the standard of an 88. That's a totally different standard. On that, I agree. I'm never gonna fight you when you're right. You know what I'm saying? On that, I stand with you. But in terms of playmaking and redemption and confidence, I like where he is. You know what I'm saying? Because also, can we meet in the middle on this? Just see if you can meet me in the middle on this. Also, he needed development to become a number one. This is his first time being a number one. Is he gonna be just the man day one when this is his first time being the number one? Or should we give him about 3 or 4 games to build his confidence?
I'm always fine with the sample size, man. I'm not going to execute nobody based on one game. I see your landlord fellow Alabama in the building. But look, man, hey, man, I'm not going to execute him, but I'm going to say I want to see a little bit more. And I want to just say, hey, man, show me a little bit more. And I'm cool. I'll give you a composite of 3 to 4 games. And you know what I say, if you listen to anything that I always say is this: hey man, first time's a fluke, the second time you're lucky, the third time you are consistent. So you know what? Give me 3 games. Give me 3 games and show me what you got, man. Especially, I'm going to be sitting on the edge of my seat, and I want to see in particular what you do versus these LA Rams. I want to see if you show up versus these LA Rams, or if you get small versus these LA Rams. That's going to tell me a lot about you.
I think that's fair. Now, it's one person. Now, OC. You might get the womp for this guy. Noah Brown. It's time to you said one is what's your saying? 1 is an accident, 2 is.
Yeah, Noah Brown is doing a great job, man. He's doing
what he's
supposed to do out here.
About time?
And my hat's off to Noah Brown coming out here and look, taking advantage of his opportunities and taking care of his business, man. Hats off and salute to Noah Brown, man. No shade at all, man. Is he the second coming of who you said earlier? I'm not going to even repeat the name. Absolutely not. But is he out here doing a great job? Absolutely he is. And I will give him his credit. Absolutely.
Wait. See, listen. We live it. This is the sad part of where we are in this world, where you are not taking in context. You are taking.
All right.
People treat you based on what they can say you're saying, not what you're saying. So, like when Jerry Jones said, "I do want a QB controversy," because that means that we're winning. The context was clear, but you know what everybody took out? He want a controversy. So we ain't gonna use the other side of what he said? He said he want a controversy. Like he didn't say the other part. So when I said Noah Brown is playing Chris Carterish, now you saying I said that he's like him. You see how y'all do, bro? Womp, bro.
Look, listen, boss.
Womp,
my guy. You my dude, boss, and I ain't gonna even go
No,
down
you're
this
not.
path with you because it's too
We
late.
ain't cool.
It's too late, and I gotta get off here anyway. So we go. You know what? You guys need to come back for the final word tomorrow to hear more about this. Okay, that's what you need to do, man. Lock it in. 8 p.m. Come back for the final word tomorrow to hear more about this. I'm gonna leave that alone until we talk tomorrow. I ain't even say that. That's it. I'm good. That's it. I'm good.
You see what y'all see what these dudes go through to not get this dude his credit? Y'all still,
I'm giving him his credit. I'm giving the man his full credit for doing a good job. He's doing. Listen, boss, hold on, boss. Now, don't put words in my mouth. Now, don't flip the script.
No, this boy that made some hard catches all 3 games. I'm talking about extremely hard, contested catches, and it's time to give this man his props. Matter of fact, I need you to say the whole saying that you say. 1 is lucky, 2 is what?
Well, listen. No, I said the first time's a fluke, the second time you're lucky, and the third time you're consistent.
This is his 3rd good game. So what is he?
Well, then he's consistent now. He's consistent, and I believe he's gonna have a really good year.
Yeah, and this is crazy. I'm being honest, bro. Dog, this is crazy. Listen, the only person that I can say called this is Coach Marv. That is it. Because I did not expect what I'm seeing. I didn't expect it. This Noah Brown, he built so ugly too. He built horrible. But man, that dude is making hard. I mean, like Cooper Rush done threw it up to the Lord a couple of times. He threw it up to Jesus. So here you go, Lord. And Noah Brown went and got it.
Yeah.
So I think listen, that final word, we going at it tomorrow. And matter of fact, it was all 3 of y'all versus me. Ooh, I'm starting to show off with that, and y'all know it. What's your final words, dog?
Hey, man, listen, great win for the Cowboys, man. Way to get a tough, gritty win out. You got to improve and continue to build upon the game plan and also clean up some things offensively because you're going to need it versus a really talented Los Angeles Rams team. But with this defense putting pressure on the quarterback and doing what they do, man, we got a chance to win and be in every game, man. That's it, man. That's my final word.
Well, I got star players tomorrow. I'm really trying to decide who is my star player. I'm gonna sleep on it and I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do something where I'm gonna likely even go live and talk about my star player. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I already know who my star player is. It's DeMarcus Lawrence. It's not even close. And I'm gonna go through why. Cause I mean, what I saw to him, oh my God. So anyway, man, y'all stay up, man. The Boss Cowboy Sports, man. Can you get us out of here, OC?
Yeah, man. Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man, to Boss Cowboy Sports on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Follow Boss Cowboy Sports. Follow me, the OC100, on Twitter. Don't forget to drop some money in the Cash App. Thank you for all the support to grow the channel and to push the movement forward. Until next time, man, we'll see you.
We'll see you, man. Y'all stay up. Peace.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.